Well, thank you for being with us on this Wednesday. And we are truly getting close to the Christmas season. We are just a day away from the month of December, and it is a joy to think of this season in which we celebrate the incarnation of Jesus Christ. Tomorrow night, we're just about to open our Christmas festival, and we're asking God to do a great work. And we would certainly appreciate your prayers that God will indeed give the gospel power, as many people will be here. In Matthew chapter 2, we have part of the Christmas story. We have the wise men coming to first Jerusalem and Herod, and then to the little town of Bethlehem, just 6 miles to the southeast. And this is all according to prophecy. This is after months of Jesus being in Nazareth. We don't know how long it was, but it was a period of time. He was a child at this time. And the wise men came. And Herod, of course, was furious when he realized that the wise men did what they did. And he wanted to find out who this king was. He was in a jealous rage. And speaking of Jesus, the King of the Jews. And we read in verse 16 of chapter 2, Then Herod, when he saw that he was mocked of the wise men, was exceeding wroth, and sent forth and slew all the children that were in Bethlehem, and in all the coasts thereof, from 2 years old and under, according to the time which he had diligently inquired of the wise men. What a horrific story. Murdering all of those children. That's been one of the marks on Judea ever since. And at that moment, you would have thought there's just no way of getting free from Herod's control and his power and his vicious nature. But then we read in verse 19, But when Herod was dead, an angel of the Lord appeared in a dream to Joseph in Egypt. My friends, God allows rulers to come up, and he can put rulers down. Herod died. And so Jesus was able to be brought all the way back to Nazareth, the hometown of Joseph and Mary. And that's where he was brought up according to the plan of God. And we see that even the most powerful man in that region could not stop the work of God from being accomplished, for having God's will done perfectly. He died. And my friends, we look at powerful people today. We look at powerful countries, and we think, everything bad is going to happen. And certainly things are going to occur that may be very difficult. But when God says enough is enough, that will end it. And so I want to encourage you today. This is just a simple little message. Trust God. He's the one that causes the wicked sometimes to be allowed to flourish, and then he can put them down in a moment. He is in control. And may we trust him with all of our heart.